Please be seated. Welcome to Mount St. Vincent University on this beautiful day. My name is Brooke Taylor, and I'm the Interim Vice President, Academic and Provost. We'll begin with our land acknowledgement. MSVU is located on unceded ancestral Mi'kmaq territory. This territory is covered by the covenant chain of treaties of peace and friendship signed between 1725 and 1779. We pay respect to the knowledge embedded in the indigenous customs of this land and to the elders, past, present, and future. We would also like to acknowledge the more than 400 years of contributions and heritage of the Afro-African Nova Scotian communities. Today's events are also being celebrated on social media, and we invite you to join using the hashtag MSVUGrad2023, all one word. That's MSVUGrad2023. You can log in using our secure wireless using Mount and the password Spring23 MSVU. Again, one word, Spring23 MSVU. I now invite Amanda Dean, Chair of the Board of Governors, to the podium for the invocation.
It is with grateful hearts that we gather to celebrate the accomplishments of the graduates of 2023. As we call to mind the path that has brought them to this day, we remember the times of new beginnings and adjustment, struggle, happiness, and success. We bring all these memories to our celebration today, knowing their place in our search for fullness of life. We greatly remember all those who have encouraged, taught, and nurtured us on this journey. Proud parents, grandparents, spouses, children, teachers, mentors, professors, and faithful friends. People whose love, encouragement, and support helped deepen our faith in ourselves and our commitment to our goals. Take us beyond the vision of this day. Be with us as we draw upon the wisdom and experience gained here and continue to use our many gifts of intellect, heart, and soul to build a world of peace and justice for all. Amen.
I would now invite Dr. Joelle Dickinson, President and Vice Chancellor, to the podium for welcoming remarks and address to the graduates.
Brooke, you forgot to put the things down for me. Mic's down, thank you. Distinguished guests, faculty, staff, graduates, alumni, families, and friends. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to Mount St. Vincent's University Spring 2023 Convocation. At our Convocation ceremonies today and yesterday, we gather to celebrate the accomplishments of more than 677 of our students from 26 countries, including our own. They've completed the required courses of study and now receive their certificates, diplomas, and degrees from 40 programs plus Mount Ability. 210 students are graduating with distinction or first-class honors. 25 students will receive a Senate Award of Distinction as they graduate with distinction and highest aggregate in their diplomas or bachelor program. We are very proud of today's graduates, and on the behalf of the entire Mount St. Vincent community, I congratulate you all on achieving your academic goal. So some of you may know I am fairly new to Halifax and to the Mount. It's been almost 11 months, but I'm not counting. And one of the first things that I learned when coming to the Mount and to Halifax is that I have to carry a very full pocket of alumni pins. You'll be getting yours today. I'm not going to dig it out of my pocket. You will get it in a slightly more formal way. But these pins are a tiny symbol of your connection to MSVU. And so how I learned to carry these pins is everywhere I was going, people were saying, oh, I went to the Mount, I went to the Mount. I, for this day, don't know how they recognized me. I was wearing these robes, but I don't think that had anything to do with it. In one particular story, I was at the liquor store, and I was buying a few bottles of wine, because I like to be prepared for the year, or month, maybe the week. And I did have an MSVU hoodie on. And so the young woman at the cash said, oh, do you work at the Mount? And I was trying to pay and get out with my very large amount of wine, and I said, yes. What do you do at the Mount? I said, I'm in administration. What do you do in administration? I'm the president. Oh, that's why you need all the wine. So I learned that by giving out a pin, it shuts the conversation down and I don't have to answer difficult questions. And I do have to give the pins out almost every day, though there are many of you because you are everywhere. You're running successful businesses, inspiring future generations in our schools. You're crafting transformational policy in government. You're innovating in healthcare and science labs. You're leading change through not-for-profit organizations. And even some of you are senators, moving the needle on social justice. And it is extremely rewarding when I'm out in the community and meet you because often I hear about the transformational change that MSVU has made for our students and our graduates. Many people talk about us giving them a second chance. You may hear about that today, I'm not sure. Because MSVU has long been opening doors that otherwise have remained closed. We know that providing access to education to a greater diversity of people will have the greatest impact on our society and the complex problems that we are facing today. And we are fostering in all of our graduates an appreciation for that approach. So during our convocation ceremony today, we are thrilled to be recognizing the Honorable Dr. Wanda Thomas Bernard with an honorary degree. I won't go into too much of an introduction for her because she will be given a proper one, but she is a highly regarded social worker, educator, community activist. She is the first African Nova Scotian woman to be appointed to the Senate of Canada, where she proudly represents her province and her hometown of East Preston. The academic journey that helped launch Dr. Bernard's impressive career started here. Honorable Dr. Wanda Thomas Bernard graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree from MSVU. It says the date here. Do you want me to? In 1975. And because in her words, MSVU did give her a second chance. Again, you may hear a little bit about that today. But from improved access comes greater impact. And that's our aim at this university, to create access to improve the diversity and strength of our future leaders. And that's where you come in. That's where I'm challenging you now to be the leaders who blaze trails and create room and who create change toward making our world a better place for all. As you may be aware, MSVU is celebrating our 150th year this year, our 150th anniversary. That's why I'm wearing my formal Converse today, not my everyday Converse. So as you graduate today, you're joining a legacy of change makers, status quo challengers that goes way back to 1873, but no pressure. No matter where your next chapter takes you, I can't wait to hear all about it, because I hope I'll run into you at the grocery store or the liquor store. And in the future, we'll connect over your MSVU story. And if you've lost your pin, I will probably have some in my pocket, not of the robe, but the pocket of my jacket. So I now also invite each of you graduates to join me in thanking the Mount faculty and staff who have guided your growth and learning. You have been taught and supported by the very best here at MSVU, and I want to join you in thanking the faculty who are here today and the staff. And no doubt you have a favorite professor who's over here joining us in the ceremonies today, so please feel free to give a wave of recognition as you go off the stage. Speaking of Mount faculty, Convocation celebrations are also a time for us to acknowledge individuals who've made a significant impact here at the university. The title of Professor Emeritus is bestowed on retiring faculty who have demonstrated sustained and continued involvement in furthering significant aspects of the university's mission. This spring, we're celebrating 5 MSVU professors and 1 librarian who were nominated for this special recognition by their peers. These include Dr. Elizabeth Church in education, Dr. Kim Keenapple in child and youth study, Dr. Gail McDonald in women's studies, librarian Meg Raven, Dr. Anna Small in English, and Dr. Joan Turner in child and youth. And I do believe that Dr. Elizabeth Church is with us here today. If you wouldn't mind standing. Congratulations to all the new professors and librarian emeritus or emeriti, maybe. Finally, I want to acknowledge all the people who have worked to prepare for today's ceremony. Ceremonies like this just don't happen. These folks are all phenomenal, and without their hard work and commitment to make this day special for you and your families, our celebrations would not be possible. So thank you. If today is anything like yesterday, you will see some of them guiding me to where I was supposed to be, because I've forgotten. So graduates, today we thank you, we celebrate you, and I am confident that your future will be enriched as a result of your time as a Mount student. And we look forward to having you as a long-term member of the Mount family as alumni. Congratulations.
It is now my pleasure to announce a faculty award. And I would like to invite Lindsay Layton of the Faculty of Education to join the President to receive the Early Career Teaching Award. Sponsored by the Mount St. Vincent Alumni Association, the Alumni Early Teaching Career Award is open to all full-time faculty members, librarians, and laboratory instructors in the first 5 years of their career at MSVU. This award is given to someone who has demonstrated commitment and promise as a university teacher. It is our great pleasure to present the 2023 Mount St. Vincent University Early Career Teaching Award to Lindsay Layton of the Faculty of Education. Congratulations. I would now like to invite citation presenter Dr. Maki Matapanane to the podium to present the honorary degree candidate, the Honorable Dr. Wanda Thomas Bernard.
Thank you, Dr. Taylor. Chancellor Fitzpatrick, Board Chair Dean, President Dickinson, distinguished guests, faculty, graduates, families and friends, it is my honor and very great pleasure to present to you the Honorable Dr. Wanda Thomas Bernard for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. In recognizing the distinguished career of Senator Wanda Thomas Bernard, it is impossible to overstate the impact she has had in the field of social work, as well as in her many other contributions to academia, public policy, and the Canadian community at large. Raised in East Preston, Nova Scotia, Dr. Bernard has deep roots in the African Nova Scotian community and has devoted her life to advancing social justice, equity, and inclusion. She received her Bachelor of Arts in Sociology from the Mount, going on to complete her Master of Social Work at Dalhousie University, and later earned her PhD in Sociological Studies from the University of Sheffield in England. Throughout her career, Dr. Bernard has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to the public good, making numerous outstanding contributions to the scholarly and professional field of social work. As a founding member of the Association of Black Social Workers, she has been a tireless advocate for the advancement of Black social workers and their important efforts. Her work has earned her numerous honors and awards, including her appointment as a member of the Order of Canada for her cultural diversity, social work education, and anti-racism work, a Queen's Diamond Jubilee Medal for outstanding contributions to the country, and an appointment to the Order of Nova Scotia for her social justice work. I had the good fortune of meeting Dr. Bernard in the early 2000s as a Dalhousie master's student when she was the director of Dalhousie School of Social Work. At that time, Dr. Bernard's workload was immense, beyond reason, and there was little institutional comprehension, sympathy, linguistic currency, let alone policy and resource allocation for the realities of the load she would have been carrying, realities for which we have more commonly circulating terms today, such as specifically anti-Black racism, the equity tax, and the motherhood tax. Despite these obstacles, Dr. Bernard was actively engaged in faculty recruitment and retention and the expansion of employment equity initiatives. She doubled student enrollment, enhanced research in the unit, introduced distance education, increased student scholarships, and strengthened community building. During all of that, I and others sought her out for supervision and mentorship, which she remarkably and generously gave, shaping a generation who hold an enduring debt of gratitude to her for the imprint she has left on our scholarly and professional trajectories. In addition to her work in academia, Dr. Bernard has also made significant contributions to public policy and social justice initiatives. In 2016, she was appointed to the Senate by the Government of Canada as a representative of Nova Scotia, East Preston. As chair of the Senate Committee on Human Rights, she has been a powerful advocate for the rights of marginalized communities, including Indigenous peoples, LGBTQ2S+ individuals, and persons with disabilities. Dr. Bernard has also introduced legislation that would declare Emancipation Day a national holiday in Canada in recognition of the historical impact of slavery and its ongoing legacy in Canadian society. Dr. Bernard has also been a tireless advocate for the advancement of women and girls over the years. As a founding member of the Association of Black Social Workers, she helped to establish a support network for Black social workers, many of whom have been women. The organization has advocated for the rights and well-being of children, youth, families, and communities, and works to address issues such as poverty, discrimination, and violence. During her tenure as director of Dalhousie University School of Social Work, Dr. Bernard was instrumental in increasing the number of women and Black faculty members and in expanding employment equity initiatives. She also introduced distance education, which made it easier for women and girls in rural and remote areas to access higher education and professional development opportunities. As a senator, Dr. Bernard has promoted several initiatives aimed at improving the lives of women and girls. She has advocated for the inclusion of women's voices in policymaking and decision-making processes, and has encouraged young women and girls to get involved in politics and leadership roles. Senator Bernard's humble beginnings and indirect path to post-secondary education have deeply rooted her in the community. Her impact has been felt not only at the local and provincial levels, but also nationally through her extensive work and advocacy for marginalized groups and in her contributions to social work education and anti-racism initiatives. Senator Bernard's many accolades and awards are a testament to her decades of dedicated community and professional service. That she continues to have a consistent local presence and to lift others is a testament to the person she is and to the values she holds dear. In consideration of her outstanding contributions to the scholarly and professional field of social work, her deep roots in East Preston, and her extensive and ongoing contributions to local communities and the province, Chancellor Fitzpatrick, on behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I ask you to bestow upon the Honorable Dr. Wanda Thomas Bernard the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you, the Honorable Dr. Wanda Thomas Bernard, to the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
I would now invite the Honorable Dr. Wanda Thomas Bernard to the podium to deliver the convocation address to the graduates.
Good morning. Dr. Fitzpatrick, Dr. Dickinson, colleagues, platform guests, graduates, family, and friends. Today is such a special day, the end of one journey and the beginning of your next chapter. I am honored to join you here today. I'm humbled and I'm thankful. To be honest, oops, just pulled one of those pins. I never engaged in social justice work for any awards or accolades. And as I listened to Mackie, who was not a social work student, by the way, she neglected to mention that, totally outside of my faculty, and she was relentless. She knocked on my door until I said yes, I would be on her committee. I simply led the change I wanted to see. And Dr. Mackie highlighted a lot of the things that I was able to accomplish. But the rewards are public validation of the work on anti-racism and social justice at a time when it wasn't so popular to be doing that work. And I want to sincerely thank every person with whom I have worked over these past 5 decades, because this work hasn't been a solo sport. I've done this work with others. And I especially want to thank my family, many of whom are here today, because they form the very foundation of the work that I do. Today, graduates, we're here to celebrate your achievement and success. A post-secondary education is a ticket to one of the most important journeys that you will ever take in your life, your career path. And yes, finally, you're in the driver's seat. As a student of the civil rights movement, I came to understand the responsibility I had to use my education for the upbuilding of my community and to create change in our society. And graduates, I invite you to see your career journey in a similar way. Ask yourselves, how is the work that I do as an educator contributing to social change and social justice? I knew I had a duty and a responsibility to fight for rights because I was given access to post-secondary education by people who believed in me when I did not and could not believe in myself. Many of you are receiving your second or maybe your third degree today in education. As educators, you have an incredible responsibility because you can make a difference. As the late, great Bell Hooks said, you can transform classrooms when you dare to teach, to transgress. Back in the early 1990s, when I was doing my doctoral research with Black men in Sheffield, England, and Halifax, Nova Scotia, exploring factors that help them to survive in societies where they were expected to fail, a major theme that emerged was the significance of education, or more specifically, the difference that one person made. And although most of my participants had negative experiences with education, they all appreciated that one teacher who made a difference, a teacher who supported them, encouraged them, believed in them, and helped them to believe in themselves. Graduates, I invite you to be that one teacher for the students who will be lucky enough to enter your classrooms. That may seem daunting, and you may feel a level of anxiety about that responsibility. However, I invite you to be brave. I invite you to be courageous. I invite you to be brave enough to be a source of inspiration in every place where you teach. I invite you to lead from your heart and make your classrooms a place of inclusion and a place of caring. Make your classrooms a place of belonging for all students. Make your classrooms a space where the seeds of social justice are planted and nurtured every single day. I recently had a student write the following in an end-of-term reflection, and yes, I still do some teaching. Can't help myself. I love it. This student wrote, "Last semester, I began to question if I made the right decision to return to school. I had to ask myself if a degree in social work was worth the amount of anxiety, discomfort, and isolation I felt every time I entered a classroom. I was extremely close to giving up. But then I entered a space where my identity was placed in the center, and my spirit began to revitalize. I was able to regain the much-needed critical hope that this institution had strategically drained out of me over the years. The comfort and belonging I felt in Wanda's class prove that positive change is possible." This student's reflection is a reminder of the power we have as educators. And that's why I'm sharing it here today. It's a reminder of the power we have, but it's also a reminder of the responsibility we have to lead change. So I invite you to think about your classroom as a site for transformative change. I invite you to use pedagogical practices as tools for reparations, tools to repair harms that are caused in other places. I invite you to teach to transgress. I invite you to teach your students to be critical thinkers. I invite you to teach your students to be engaged citizens. Let your classroom be a radical space of possibility. Let your classroom be a radical space of change. But let's be clear. Daring to teach to transgress will come with costs. You will face challenges. You will face opposition. You will face criticism. You will face barriers. You may even face hostility. But I invite you to find the courage to face those struggles with grace and humility, to let those experiences make you better, not bitter. What you learn from facing barriers will become important life lessons on your career journey. Struggle does not have to define you. How you deal with the struggles can be soul-sustaining. How you deal with the struggles can be character-building. Continue your career path as an educator with determination, with dedication, and with courage. Lead the change you want to see. Our society needs more educators who are willing to tear down systemic barriers to help others to achieve success. And now more than ever, we need educators who will influence, who will inspire, encourage, support, motivate, and challenge students, our students, the next generation, to be the best that they can be. That, my friends, is teaching to transgress. That, my friends, is teaching to transform. Today, graduates, you join hundreds of other graduates of the Mount, as we fondly called it. During this 150th anniversary year, you join an army of people who have been breaking barriers, challenging the status quo, and leading change. I am here because the Mount broke barriers to create space for my late sister, Valerie Thomas Hodges, and our cousin, Connie Glasgow White, and I, the first 3 people from East Preston to attend and complete a university degree. We were 3 of the Metro 9 in 1969. We were the largest group of African Nova Scotian students to attend university in any one year. Imagine, 1969, we've been here since the 1600s. Today, you join hundreds of Mount graduates who have inspired and influenced change. And today, I have the privilege of publicly thanking Mount St. Vincent University for opening its doors to me, not once, but twice, which put me on a career path to becoming a social justice advocate. So I'm going to tell you a little secret. Not many people know this, but I failed my first year of university. I was not allowed to come back. I was 16 years old. I was only 15 when I came here. I was 16 years old. I left high school at grade 11, so I didn't have, quote unquote, a high school diploma. I'd flunked out of my first year here at the Mount, and I was desperately looking for work. And who would hire a 16-year-old? I literally had to go across the street to my grandfather's house to use the telephone because we were so poor we didn't have a phone. I used my grandfather's phone to phone into an open line radio show. And that morning the talk was, what do you need help with? I thought, I need help with a job. I need someone to give me a job. I went on the radio. I found the courage. I found the courage to accept the space that I was in, a space of failure, a space of depression. And I found the courage to reach out to say, I need help. Someone called and gave me a job. It was probably the best thing that could have happened because he was a manager at Beaver Foods at Dalhousie University. He gave me a job as a cook and waitress at the medical school at Dalhousie. And 1 year there, making Western sandwiches, fried eggs, I knew that I wanted to do something different. After 1 year of that, I went back, and not to say anything negative about that work. That's important work. That is important work, so I don't want anyone to feel I'm disrespecting that work. I'm just saying that I knew I was given an opportunity, and I blew it. But I knew that didn't have to be my end. So I went to the Mount one day, and I begged the president to give me a second chance, to let me come back. And after 2 years of working at Dalhousie as a short order cook, I went back to Mount St. Vincent, and I completed my bachelor's degree. And let me tell you, that degree changed my life and put me on a career path that even sometimes I wonder how I did it all. As I was listening to Dr. Mackey, I'm thinking, I remember doing that, yes. I did all of that. And so I say, graduates, so to the Mount, I want to say thank you for that second chance. It wasn't wasted. It wasn't wasted. It positioned me to be where I am today. And I thank you for this great honor. And graduates, if you lift as you teach, your rewards will be experienced through the success of your students. Let the Afrocentric principle Ujima, which means collective work and responsibility, guide your journey. Congratulations to every graduate, and also congratulations to your family and friends who've helped you along this journey. You know who they are. As educators, you are leaders. And true leadership is about inspiring and bringing others along. Dare to transgress, and you will inspire others. Asante. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. We now have a musical interlude in the program with two performances. And first, I would like to invite McEdward Jones to perform a song for us.
Class of 2023, congratulations. Let me hear you make some noise in here. That's right, that's right. I'm just gonna sing, thank you, Master Vincent, for having me. I'm gonna sing a song called Lift Every Voice. It's been coined the Black Anthem. If you know the lyrics, please join me. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven rings. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies, and let it resound loud as the rolling seas. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Let us march on till victory is won. Thank you. Thank you.
I would now invite Jesse Benjamin and Raymond Sewell to share with us a performance of traditional Mi'kmaq song and dance.
Hello all, I'm happy to be here today to perform in your honor. Congrats on all your hard work. Senator Bernard, I'd like to dedicate this for you. This is Guano Day. Igo igane, igo igane, igo igane. Oka de oka, oka de oka, oka de oka. Hey, cuando de alida, cuando de hey, cuando de alida yo ne oka de oka oka de oka oka de oka hey guano de alira guano de hey guano de alira yo yo ahi ahi yo tao olale akunse.
I would also like to thank Walt Music, who performed the processional music as we enter and leave the auditorium. I would now like to invite Penny Henneberry of the Mount St. Vincent Alumni Association to provide a welcome.
Chancellor Fitzpatrick, President Dickinson, graduates, distinguished guests, faculty, families, friends, and alumni. I'm thrilled to be able to be here with all of you celebrating the incredible work each of you have put in to getting to this special day. On behalf of the Mount St. Vincent Alumni Association, welcome to the family. You are graduating in a very special year as the Mount celebrates its 150th anniversary. For 150 years, MSVU has been dedicated to providing the best overall experience to its students and to developing thoughtful, engaged citizens who can help make a positive impact in society. You are joining an incredible membership of 39,000 Mount graduates worldwide who have contributed to this rich history. We are so proud of your resiliency, perseverance, and strength, and we commend you on your academic and personal accomplishments. Congratulations, job well done. I can say with both experience and confidence that your Mount education will influence many aspects of your life moving forward. Your professors, your peers, and the Mount community have helped form a unique and rich foundation for your bright future. Throughout your time here, your experiences have also been shaped in part by Mount alumni. As guest lecturers, co-op employers, university staff, mentors, and Mystics fans, you have undoubtedly felt the impact of those who once crossed this stage like you are today and who remain connected to this special place. I invite you to stay connected to the Mount. Please know that you are an important part of our wonderful story and key to empowering our future. As you are bestowed your degrees, you will also receive an alumni lapel pin, today and maybe later at the liquor store, to mark your entry into the alumni membership. Please wear it with pride. You will also have received your individual alumni card when you picked up your gown for today's ceremony. This is your self-identifier as a Mount graduate, allowing you to take advantage of the benefits available to us. Enjoy. On behalf of all Mount alumni, congratulations, and again, welcome to the family.
Thank you. So now comes the moment we've all been waiting for. I know that many of you will want to capture this moment on camera. However, we'd ask that you remain seated throughout the ceremony. The stage will host graduates and official members of the Convocation proceedings only. And I would now invite Dr. Anthony Card, Dean of Education, to the podium.
Good morning and welcome. Before we begin, a word about some of the medals we're presenting today. The Senate Awards of Distinction are engraved pewter medals awarded by the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University. The undergraduate awards are presented in recognition of superior academic achievement to the student who graduates with distinction and the highest aggregate. The Master's Awards are presented upon recommendation of each graduate program. The awards will be presented along with the parchments. Chancellor Fitzpatrick, it is my privilege to present to you the candidate for collegiate honours of graduation. I attest that they've successfully completed the required courses of study, and I ask that they be admitted to the baccalaureate, master, or doctoral degree as presented.
On behalf of the Senate of Mount St. Vincent University, I admit you to the program of studies so designated by the Dean, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
For the Bachelor of Education, Ijabo Abdi. Rebecca Geraldine Appley Ryan. Margaret Alice Ann Arsenault. Ifadolopo Suzanne Badamosi. Catherine Baker. Victoria Billard. Hannah Brittany Boucher. Lauren Taylor Bourgeois. Rachel Susan Bootlier. Anthony James Bradbury. Alexandra Kristin Bray. Catherine Cheyenne Breen. Ryan Ian Burke. Anola Maddie Catherine Campbell. Dana Shanae Campbell. Holly Campbell. Melissa Grace Campbell. Kristen Damien Carew. Samantha Elizabeth Carrigan-Kaiser. Erica Marie Christensen. Emma Dominica Cole. Neve Jinsik Kornick. Rebecca Angelique Cote. Nathaniel Roy Cousins Brown. Brooke Corti with Senate Medal of Distinction. Margaret Elizabeth Damrath. Danielle Teresa DeCoste. Adriana Magdalena Dera. Danelle Doucette. Christine Holly Drew. Christina Elena Elcheda. Ryan Estabrooks. Julia Ann Flagg. Sophia Ann Carollo Fortuna. Sarah Josephine Francis. Nicole Ray Frenette. Amanda Jean Gallant. Emma Marie Galley. Aaliyah Marie Garrett. Gregory John Wilfred Glencross. Sarah Ann Grattan McLeod. Rachel Marie Graves. Cassandra Noel Greenham. Kayla Dawn Haddad. James Devon Hayes. Chanel Howe Tynes. Dylan Joseph Drew Hewson. Ida Jafar Idris. Kennedy Ellen Jessam. Matthew James Jodry. Emma Margaret Johnson. Vasiliki Karmas. Jennifer Ava Curley. Laura Coran Kirkpatrick. Haley Maria Knudsen. Madeline Grace Lawrence. Cora Lee LeBlanc. Danielle Rita Livingston. Hannah Marie Longard. Ian Kirkwood MacDonald. Madeline Rose McEwen. Leslie Ann Elizabeth Mackey. Sarah Christine McClellan. Hayley Ann McNamara. Aman Malik. Chantel Justine Marchand. Catherine Ivor McDowell. Rebecca McLeod. Annika Christine Monroe. Libby Marie Morash. Giselle Moad. Shayna Mumford. Nicole Hannah Myers. Lila Marie Nugent. Sarah Payne. Shaylin Elizabeth Penny. Casey Nicole Perrin. Jonathan Peverell. Bailey Kate Porozov. Michaela Jane Priest. Michelle Saleh Rain. Kerry Rose Robichaud. Natasha Susmaya Royni. Emily Catherine Sala. Lauren Andre Scher. William Scher. Katie Sissons. Lauren Bailey Scott. Benjamin Sanoski. Madison Short Robertson. Tyler Sinclair Simmons. Leanna Heather Singer. Leah Hadassah Solomon. Mandy Kelly Marlene Sperry. Demetrios Emmanuel Stapas. Shaylee Stewart. Victoria Story. Nicholas Isaiah Sutherland. Kelsey Danielle Taylor. Tariq Daniel Quentin Thomas. Rochelle Tobin. Madison Leah Urquhart. Danielle Lovett Walker. Emma Jane Walker. Margaret Rose Waller. Zoe Serena Whitehead. Mari Nicole Williams. Shelby Elizabeth Wright. Sulin Essa Suzanne. For the Master of Education, Christina Orfi Ardakwa. Michelle Elizabeth Anderson. Kyle Peter Barron. Daljik Kar Bulla. Claire Brierley. Yita Chan. Shannon Marie Cooper. Gillian Rose Fage. Wiam Abdullahab Ibrahim. Sarah Elizabeth Jack. Leah May Jones. Julian Jacqueline Jones Hibbert. Harpaneet Kaur. Mandeep Kaur. Dachi Ma. Teresa Ann Ruth Blackmore. Lee Murphy. Rita Nahas. Pavinda Kaur Pawa. Jamin Kumar Pancholi. Pamela Jean Robinson. Jisun Ru. Jamie Sellers.
I didn't talk out. My name is Awatif Shabani. Awatif Shabani.
Awataf Shabani. Kratika Sharma. Moran Shemesh Froelich. Yelena Smith. Shirin Vahadi. Rebecca Ann Walsh. Wei Zheng. For the Master of Arts in Education, Kelsey Lauren Cruson. Melinda Agatha McIsaac. For the degree of Master of Arts in School Psychology, Shay Crosman Rideout. Now we come to the awarding of a PhD, and at this time, I'd like to ask the supervisor, Dr. Jamie Masala, to come to the stage. For the degree of PhD in Educational Studies, Margaret Denise David. In absentia, in addition, we confer the appropriate program of study on all those presented to the University Senate.
I confer degrees in absentia on those persons so designated by the Dean. Congratulations.
We now turn to the presentation of some awards. The Governor-General's Medal. Donated by the Governor-General of Canada, this medal is given once per year at the graduate level to the top graduating master's student. This year, the award goes to Elena McLean, Master of Education Curriculum Studies. Unfortunately, I don't think Elena is able to join us this morning, but Elena is graduating today with an impressive GPA of 4.30. Three of her instructors commented that she was a dedicated student and a strong candidate for this award. The work that she provided in her graduate research paper is now being used as an exemplar for the benefit of current and future students. Congratulations, Elena, on this outstanding achievement. The Valedictorian Prize. The Valedictorian Prize provides valedictorians with a lasting memento of their achievements and contribution to the graduating class. To be chosen valedictorian, the student must have maintained a strong academic record, must have been actively involved in a number of extracurricular activities, either on campus or in the community, and must have been nominated as a fitting spokesperson for the graduating class by their peers and or their faculty. I'm pleased to present the Valedictorian Award to Tyler Simmons. Tyler is graduating today from our Bachelor of Education elementary program with an amazing GPA of 4.28. Tyler was nominated for this award by the MSVU Athletics Director and by 5 of his professors. He's been an outstanding student throughout the program, and his interest, hard work, and focus was consistent across all courses, in each and every class, and all assignments. It was noted in the Social Cultural Context course how he supported his peers in developing a deeper understanding of the implications of racism and white supremacy from his perspective. During his school practicums, his associate teachers, principals, and university advisors commented on the positive relationships he was able to build with the students. Tyler is also an accomplished athlete and coach. Tyler has been described as the dream student athlete who gave his very best, always eager to learn and grow and put his team first. From the moment he stepped onto the soccer pitch in his Mount uniform, his teammates and coaches knew that Tyler would bring something special to them. He was one of the captains of the MSVU men's soccer team that won the ACAA championships in 2013-14. He became an assistant coach to our women's volleyball team, a role that continues on to this day, with being the assistant coach to the men's soccer team. During the past 10 years, he's also volunteered as a coach in high schools, clubs, and in the community. He's been a mentee and mentor in training for the first Nova Scotia Black Indigenous Coach Mentorship Program, and has been involved in the Target Coach Enhancement Program through the Canadian Sport Institute Atlantic and the Canadian Advancement Program through Volleyball Nova Scotia. His commitment to giving back to his surroundings and his community has been remarkable. We're confident that Tyler Simmons will have a positive impact on our school communities and the lives of many young people he will teach and coach. He is a shining light, a game changer, and we wish him all the best as he steps into career in teaching. Congratulations, Tyler, on being valedictorian.
Good morning, Chancellor Fitzpatrick, President and Vice Chancellor Dickinson, Honorable Dr. Wanda Thomas Bernard, members of the Board of Governors, members of the Senate, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, graduates, alumni, family, and friends. I stand here today as the valedictorian of our graduating class. I am filled with a sense of pride, accomplishment, and gratitude. We have all worked so hard to reach this momentous occasion, and I want to reflect on what brought us here. As I reflect on my time in the education program, I remember the paper we wrote to get in. The question was, why do you want to be a teacher? From the stories I've heard from my classmates, many of us wanted to become teachers because of an impact a teacher has had on us, or a family member who taught and we've noticed the impact they've had on others. It is safe to say that teaching is a profession where you have to remember your why, and in most cases that is because of a teacher you've had. Even though it is important to remember our why, for our students, all that matters is our how. How we make them feel, how we inspire them each day. Our how is our connection we build with each student and making them feel valued in our classroom. I don't remember what some of my teachers taught me, but I definitely remember how they made me feel. I know which teacher truly believed in me, and one of those teachers was Miss Ferguson. I remember when I was 15 years old struggling with writing and grammar. Miss Ferguson didn't just try to teach me, she built a connection with me. She thought about how she could make a difference in a student who didn't know their potential. So what did I write on my paper, or for my application to get into the Mount? Why did I want to become a teacher? Truth be told, I can't remember what I wrote on my application. But I stand here today before you, and I know what my why is. Thanks to Miss Ferguson back in grade 10, thanks to what I've learned from my peers, my professors, and my practicum. I know without a shadow of a doubt that my why for teaching is to be a teacher who cares about how his students are learning, how his students are doing, how his students are inspired, are curious, are creative, and how I as an educator can guide them each and every day as an individual through the part of their education journey that I get to be on with them, just as the teachers who've believed in me and my potential were with me on my journey. Fellow graduates, we stand here today ready to go into the school bright-eyed and eager to have an impact. Let's all take a moment to remember our why. Why did we want to become teachers? Why are we still on this path? And how can we hold our why close at all times as we transition into this profession? We know it won't be easy, but if we have to hope to keep our why close to us, we'll always be on the right track. Graduates, I invite you to think about your why, to think about what got you here and how hard you had to work, the challenges you've had to overcome, and I invite you to think about how you can be true to your why for what comes next. Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Following the convocation ceremony, graduates and guests are invited to a reception in the Margaret Norrie McCain Center atrium. I declare this convocation closed.
I ask that the audience please remain seated until the graduates have exited the auditorium. But first, I would ask you that you stand for the singing of our national anthem, performed in Mi'kmaq by Emma Stevens.
O Canada, Gelnikim Nahinu, El Noid Abnej, when Gadget Ochtan Tuju, Sake Saluleg, Megidel Muleg, Gisnegal Kelnieg, Dante Sieg, O Canada, Unque Ulekisa, Mahamigil, where's Taugewe, O Canada, Unque Uleg Gisa.